Everybody, what's up? We are here with some King Arthur Legends Rise. We're going to do some summons today. We finished our battle pass, so we have our 10 pop for the banner, as well as another 10 pop, if I'm not mistaken, in special summons. And then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the account. Or I guess we could talk about that first. What have we been doing? What have we been working on? I grabbed Sergius from the arena shop. He is the one that I decided to go with first. I am going to get them both and do some testing with them both. So if you're on the fence about which one to get first, bear with me for a little bit. I'm going to do my best to get Florentius as quickly as possible as well, so I can do some testing with him. But this is the guy I wanted to try out first. I think he's got a lot of interesting stuff going on, particularly with turn meter. I also think that there's a lot of potential in his fire relic to do some cool stuff, again, especially in arena. Here he's got a 40% attack gauge boost on the A3, which could be pretty fun to mess around with. So I might also grab, as my first like big clan shop purchase, I might grab his, I don't know, I'm looking at both of his relics and they both look interesting. I also really like Tristan's flame relic, so this is tough for me. This is going to be a tough call, but we're getting pretty close to being able to buy a relic here as well, so I'll figure out what exactly I want to do soon. Again, I also really want to try Tristan's flame relic. If you don't know why I'm interested in it, it's because, let me go to Tristan real quick. It's because I'm using him in a few places, one of them being Pinveed, and on his A3 with the flame relic, it's an 8-hitter. That's half the shield gone in one turn. So as long as we set him up to be able to use his A3, the shield is borderline non-existent in Pinveed, and I think that's going to be so helpful in getting through there. So I also really kind of want to try that, especially since I'm trying to get a stage 10 clear before the event ends. I think we've got like 4 days left in the event right now, and I've cleared everything except stage 10. 5 days and some change, so I don't know. I might want to grab his flame relic and see. I don't know if we can even withstand a hit in there. I guess I need to do some testing and see if I think that's possible. But anyway, yeah, there will be a video pretty soon on Sergius because we're going to do some testing with him. So what is the red dot here? Plan mission. Oh, right, I did that. GG. All right, so let's do our summons today. I reckon we'll do our special summons and then we'll hit a 10 pop here. I think so. I think I want to pull him. I don't know. Maybe we sit on these, actually. Maybe we don't do a 10 pop. Do I care a ton about having him? I don't know. I don't actually know if I care that much about having him. Maybe we'll wait on the next banner. Maybe we'll just do a 10 pop here today. You know? I don't know. Let's do our 10 pop here and see if anything interesting happens, and then we'll see how we feel. Maybe we'll get a legendary here and we won't feel compelled. Turn gold, turn gold. Okay. No legendary, it looks like. What a shame. What a shame. All right, who do we get? Another one of this guy. Man, I stay pulling these two. Let me see how many copies I have of them, because I feel like I pull them all the time. Let me just see. Let me see if I'm correct about that. I've only got 3 copies of her, which seems so unbelievable. Maybe it's relics that I've also pulled quite a few of. How about you? I have 5 copies of you, so I am right about you. I do stay pulling you. I would have sworn I had more copies of this one. I would have sworn I had more copies of Gareth. But again, maybe it's that I just keep pulling the same relic or something. I don't know. I guess I need to look into building them perhaps, but yeah, first we're going to do some testing on Sergius, and then I've also got him ready to go at 6-star. I think there's some potential with him as well, and I think this counterattack damage 200% could be pretty interesting. I think if you get him in the right gear, which again I have to play around with a little bit, I feel like there's a lot of potential with him. Counterattack state, he can heal himself. He can do some pretty big damage. I don't know. I think there's probably some interesting stuff to be done with him. So I'm gonna do some testing with him as well. But yeah, do I care about Bedivere? Let me go look at him real quick. Let me get another, like, a fresh look at him, because I'm not sure if I care that much. I guess it would be interesting to know who the next banner is going to be. Does he come with a particular relic here? Ice. Let's look at him. I might not care that much right now. %80 chance to gain crit rate increase. Is there anywhere in the game yet where they tell us how much this is? Like, how much is this? I still don't know. I haven't been able to find that anywhere. Another 140% attack. Deals additional damage if the last hit is a critical strike. Okay. And then an AoE with 168% of its attack ignores 10% of defense. I mean, I see some potential. That's nice, that ignoring a little bit of defense on an AoE with a pretty good multiplier. Like, what's Kay's multiplier? Let's compare that with Kay's multiplier real quick on her AoE. Yeah, 100% attack. So it's a pretty good multiplier with some ignored defense. That could be pretty handy, actually. That could be pretty handy. You know what? Let's do it. Let's give it a go. Why not? Let's give it a go. Looks like it's a bust as well, though, unfortunately. Oh, the surprise Lego. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Hey, you know he had to show up, though. You know he had to show up. Back-to-back Cormac. Let's go. Who do we get here? Who do we get here? We actually got the banner champ. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, dude. That's crazy. That's awesome. Did we get 3 Cormacs and 1 10 pop? You better settle down with that garbage, dude. You better settle down with that garbage. I guess we'll sit on this one. Yeah, I guess we'll sit on that one. Save 1. Well, how about that, man? How about that? I guess we've got another champ to bring on up and do some testing with. All right. I did just get a really nice... I just posted this in my Discord. My new best piece of gear in my account is this. We actually got an attack roll as well. Crit rate amulet with a crit rate... well, I can't even remember what that's called in this game. The blue stat. I did a video on gear a couple weeks ago, and now I don't remember what it's called. But crit rate, doubled up crit rate with an attack roll. Not a bad piece of gear. Again, that's a testament to the gear in my account not being great, but it's pretty good. Pretty good piece. I got it from the gear pack for finishing my commander from here. I got it from here. So, yeah, pretty nice, actually. So, we've got a little bit of gear to mess around with. We've got some projects to work on. Again, there will be a video coming on this guy soon. How soon, I don't know. I'm going to do some testing with him now, but I am also curious about his other relic. I may hold off on the relic. I guess it'll depend on what I decide to do about the relic, because I also am really interested in having Tristan's fire relic. So that might dictate what we do there. But maybe I'll just work with him for now. Maybe you guys would be interested in seeing how he works straight out of the shop, not with the other relic. So maybe we'll do one video soon with his Storm relic, and then maybe a little bit later down the line as we grab other relics for him, we'll do some other videos. But I think the Wind relic is also very interesting, just, you know, to be clear. I don't think that it has to be the Fire relic. So maybe we'll just do a video on a Storm relic. Maybe we'll grab Tristan's Fire relic, because I am very curious about it. And then we'll figure it out from there. So that's it. I guess we'll wrap this one up. Global launch is coming soon. Pretty exciting. I'm gonna drop a beginner guide closer to global launch, and we've got quite a few plans for the account as far as like what types of testing we want to be doing. We're gonna do some Sergius testing. I'm gonna do some urines. It's real close to urine, and that's weird. You know what I mean? Urine. And then I guess I'm also wanting to get Sarah 6-starred. I'm pretty excited about having pulled her. I want to get her 6-starred and do some testing with her. And now I've got to 6-star this guy and do some testing with him. So we've got a lot of farming in our future, a lot of resource farming to do in our future. But yeah, lots of projects. So if you guys are interested in anything more than anything else in my account that I've talked about, all the champs that I've said I'm going to do some testing and content for, let me know in the comments, like, if you could, the order of these champs as far as your interest in them, and I'll let that kind of gauge the priority of who gets built. I'll check out the comments and see who you guys seem to be the most interested in seeing me do some content for, and we'll bump them up to the front of the line. All right, so that's it. We'll go ahead and get out of here. If you're doing any summons, good luck. As always, you can jump in my Discord and share if you have any luck, or hop in and ask any questions or anything like that. We got a really popular, it's really popular in my Discord, I should say, King Arthur section. It's very busy, so hop on in there if you need to. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.